Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. Westbrook with it. Out to Ewing. Now here's Westbrook. 6 to shoot. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
An above the rim athlete, even on the back nine. Westbrook sends it home.
Stewart in the corner. For 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play, and she'll head to the line here with 3 free throws.
Well, it's no easy task to stick with her when she has the ball, and that can often lead to a foul.
And she nails the third.
Not just an incredible talent, Stewart is also a winner, someone you build your franchise around.
Pass to Westbrook. Back to Edwards. Green, the screen. Left side, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
And so here is Chicago following the three-pointer by Baltimore.
And we saw he was ready to slot that one away in very good position.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Beyond the arc. From deep three-point land. Chicago grabs the miss. Edwards drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And here's Rose outside. It's rebounded by Ewing. Pass to Westbrook. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Ooh, what a burst of energy from Westbrook. He can just fly when he wants to.
Here's Green. Out to the right wing. And Stewart gets it to go.
Just working off the ball. She stays ready to catch and fire.
Hachimura, no good. And here's Collison, who will bring it up for Baltimore. They trail by 1. And Stewart gets it to go.
Making it look so effortless. Once Stewart gets rolling, she's like an avalanche on offense.
Oh, here's Edwards. 6 points for him. And Edwards with the stop.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Stewart. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. About 7 seconds separating the shot game clocks. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Rose gets a wide open look. The shot's good. Collison making the play.
Hey, if Rose can hit that shot, those driving lanes just get wider.
For three, Westbrook drills the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 7.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Chicago. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
And she was just sudden there on the attack. The defense really didn't see her coming.
And here's Rivers. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Stolen by Rose.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Substitution on the floor.
Shot on the wing.
No matter what night it is, Green seeks to intimidate and more often than not succeed.
Lock at 6. With the drive.
Good Darren Peterson. Take the stage.
Pass to Collison. And finished off by Collison.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Here's Peterson. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And if you write up a wish list of qualities in an NBA guard, Darren Peterson checks just about every box. He's in that old school mold in that he can play either spot in the backcourt, and his explosiveness puts him in rare air indeed.
Here's Green. Nifty move. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Here is Ross. Over Edwards. No good from Ross. 13 feet away. Edwards, no good. Baltimore leading by 5. They set the pick. Pass to Hamilton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Rodman. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. Going inside. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 5. And Edwards with the stop.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Adebayo the screen. Here's Peterson. Kick out to Hamilton. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
And picked off by Edwards.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Pass to Rodman. It's stolen by Green. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. 8 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Checking in for Chicago. Rui Hachimura.
6 seconds left in the first half. Stolen by Rodman. So that'll be it for the first half. A fairly even battle underway in this one. It's Chicago. They're up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Peterson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Peterson's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Baltimore.
And with that size that Peterson plays with, it's almost as if he's gliding around out there. You combine that with the high level of instinct he has as a ball handler, and this young man is a prop.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 9. Outside, Green. 4 on the clock. Here's Hachimura. The 18-footer is right on the mark. And Chicago leads by 3.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Adebayo. Ross with it. Now Green defending. And Terrence Ross good for 3. Ross has got the game tied up here for Baltimore.
And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Well, this is what Adebayo is known for. An outstanding defender who protects the rim so well.
He flashes his touch from deep there.
Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Ross, that's good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Well, look, if you can pull up off the dribble, under control, you're in the driver's seat.
Westbrook, no good. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Baltimore. They double him with Green. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
First personal
That's
foul.
his first foul.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for Chicago. Number 00.
1:46 left to play here in the third. Into the lane. And Ewing with the block.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Here's Ross. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Stolen by Collison. Here's Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
He is an all-world dunker. Gordon with the monster jam.
Adebayo the screen. Hamilton with it. Picked up by Collison.
Well, he timed that block perfectly and got it cleanly without fouling. Nice job.
Number 3. Jaden
Chicago trails by 3. Pass to Gordon. Outside Westbrook. He nails it, and we're tied up. Westbrook's got 12 in the game.
And Westbrook is very skilled in sizing up defenses. He understands when he should take these quick shots.
Baltimore shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First one falls for him.
For Baltimore, Terrence Ross.
And so he hits both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Blocking foul called on Caleb Boozer. First personal foul.
Westbrook surveying the D. Here's McDaniels. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For 3, Ross. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a 2-ball game here. Baltimore leads by only 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a... 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Chicago trailing here. Outside, Fox. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I love when Fox takes initiative inside, giving the Dean no choice but to foul.
For Baltimore. Both shots good from the strike. Baltimore on offense. They set the screen. Rose. Stole it. Here's Stewart. Lays it up off the glass. And Chicago leads by 2. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Chicago?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong positioning inside.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Pass to Hachimura. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. The screen from Ewing. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Edwards. Whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
Great blend of speed and...
Oh, wow!
What a dunk! Well, when you're giving up dunks like that, you know you're not doing enough defensively.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Pass to Ewing. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assistance.
Here's the screen. So the wing on the left. Back to Collison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Stewart. And Ewing sends it back. Pass to Hachimura. .135 left in the 4th quarter. Outside, Green. And Green slams it in.
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
Rose. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Rose has got 6 points in the quarter.
And Rose wants that leadership position. When the team needs a big bucket, he is ready and willing.
The kick out to Westbrook. Over to the wing. A Baseline J. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Rose. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And Derrick Rose, accustomed to carrying a team offensively, taking and making big shots down the stretch. Nothing new to him.
Edwards. Help!
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
The drive by Green. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
It's the first that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
So they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
And so it's Chicago winning this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For my friends Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us.